What's good, YouTube, man? Y'all know what time it is. Your boy POV Jake, man. We back with another video. Hey, I'm by myself today, bro. I ain't got my homie with me, so you know what I'm saying. I'm back solo, but you know what I'm saying. It's the new year. Y'all know what time it is, man. I hope y'all had a great New Year's, but we had to bring in a new year. We're doing more Larry Bird because that's what y'all requesting. I see a lot of Larry Bird, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought I would see more Jordan than Larry Bird, bro. Like dead ass. It's crazy that I'm seeing more Larry Bird than Jordan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm not. My whole life I've been hearing about Jordan. I didn't hear about Larry Bird until now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not know. So, right here we got 15 NBA legends who were terrified of Larry Bird. They wasn't scared. They wasn't like, oh, he was cool. They was terrified. Like, they didn't even want to guard. They didn't even want to check him. They was that scared, bro. So we about to check out who the 15 NBA legends. These aren't just random NBA players. These are legends. We talking about 15. That tell you something, man. Let's get to the video.
But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him.
He
Gary
talked trash against us, talked trash with against everyone else.
Patrick.
And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts, you know?
When you talk about NBA players that will put fear in other players, the first people that will come to your mind will be somebody like Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, or maybe Kevin Garnett. But I feel like there's one guy that should be on everybody's top 5 when talking about the most feared NBA players, and that is Larry.
Before we get into this video, this is exactly what I'm saying. Everybody that I know or like heard about it, you didn't hear Larry Bird name that mentioned that much. So I'm not the only person that feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only person. You see, my homie when he was here, he said the same shit. Like people don't mention him as much as they should, bro. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that feel that way, but that's why once you get into it and you start to see the stats, you start to see things, then you be like, oh, okay, we get it now. Okay.
Like the trash talking he was having with other players would just disrespect. So we will start with number 15, David Robinson, aka the Admiral, who left an indelible mark on the NBA with his extraordinary skills and contributions to the game. There is rarely any footage of David Robinson talking about Larry Bird, but there is an interview a year ago when someone asked him who was his favorite player to play against, and this is what he said.
And I know a lot of you young folks may not really remember Larry Bird that well, but that man was a magician. And yeah, no, he was amazing. And he was 6'9", and he had the skill set of a guard. He wasn't that fast. He wasn't that great of an athlete. He had the heart of a lion. And so playing against him was kind of my real first taste of, man, I want to do that. Right, I want to compete against that every day. That's the kind of thing that's going to make you a monster. And there were a lot of great players. I mean, make no mistake, I've faced a lot of great players every day. But I think when I came into the league, Larry Bird was at his peak, and he was incredible at what he did. And he was humble, and he came to work every single day, and I admired that. And so I think he was my favorite to play against, particularly early in my career.
Number 14,
Well, before we get to number 14, we gotta say something, bro. I might have to say something depending on I'ma pause. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm pausing, bro. This is what be getting me. The man, he said himself, he wasn't that athletic, bro. He wasn't athletic. He wasn't a great athlete. Like he wasn't like a Jordan type of athlete, type of player. But the fact that he was this dominant as athletic, like, do you know how hard, I feel like that is the hardest shit. To be an NBA player, to be non-athletic and still be top-notch, top dog. That is you gotta have skill, bro. You gotta just know how to play the game. He just knew how to play, bro. Because he didn't have to use no athleticism. It was a chill game for him. That's probably why, too, that he was so good. He reserved his energy because he didn't have to do much. The players that's running up and down the court real fast and doing all the layups, this and that, they using a lot of energy. Larry Bird ain't have to do that. That's probably another why his endurance was probably so high. He didn't have to use all that energy. It's crazy, bro.
Gary Payton, one of the most well-known trash talkers in NBA history, who had intimidated many players in his career. But it is shocking how highly he speaks of Bird after all the battles that he went through against Jordan. He will still pick Larry Bird when it comes to getting into your head. This man was a trash-talking connoisseur, but the way Larry Bird was talking trash was something he never experienced.
And Larry Bird would shoot it anywhere. If you think about how many times he won a championship and what he was doing and what he was averaging, people don't understand They was like, oh, he was slow. He wasn't nothing. Nah, he was just smart. You know what I'm saying? He was smart and he can get it. He can get it done. He wasn't MVP all them times and all the All-Stars all them times for nothing.
I'm going to take you over to this corner. I'm going to dribble 2 times. I'm going to hit your ass in the face. And it bet not touch the rim.
Wow.
And then he said, if they do, I'm going to come right back and do it again until it touches it. That's how Larry Bird used to get at.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, Larry Bird was the coldest talker ever, man. And he bagged it up because he was so cold.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? So people, ask people about him. Motherfuckers used to tell you, boy, you can't do with me. I'm too motherfucking good for this.
Wow.
I'm going to give you a Christmas present. This jumper in your face. He used to always say this, man.
Next, we got Dominique Wilkins, the
Damn.
human highlight film. He was a dominant force on the court, captivating audiences with his electrifying dunks and scoring prowess. He had a versatile offensive game, capable of scoring from various positions on the floor. In the 1980s, Wilkins and Larry Bird had a fierce rivalry. They had one of the most memorable playoff battles in NBA history. Dominique Wilkins shared his experience of what it was like going against Larry Bird as a rookie, and this was hilarious.
First time Bird ever talked trash to me. It was my rookie season. My first game I ever played against him. And so I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, he getting his head ready to play. And first play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a 3. Now, I wasn't upset he made the 3. I said, but this son of a gun just called me Holmes. I was pissed. I said, I wasn't mad he hit the 3, but this some bitch just called me Holmes. And so it set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I said, what? He said, what? He said, I like you. You got, he said, you got balls, but I'm still going to get 30 on your ass. He got about 38, but I had to pay my dues.
Damn.
I wasn't upset about that because, back then, as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that. He backed up whatever he said. If he tell you going to hit a shot to certain place, or if he going to take you down to the post, turn around, hit a fadeaway J, he going to do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Joe Dumars, a Pistons legend who many called a Jordan stopper and a key member of the Detroit Pistons bad boys era. He holds deep respect for Larry Bird. The intense rivalry between the Pistons and the Boston Celtics during the late 1980s was marked by fierce competition and mutual admiration. You will see Joe Dumars explain how smart and tough Larry Bird was playing against, like it was a chess match.
I said, but please, let's not forget how incredible Bird and the Celtics were in their prime. I said, they were almost impossible to go in there and beat. And they said, why? I said, because you could not make a mistake with them. If you turn your head or you don't rotate right on time or whatever it was, those guys made you play. And it was him. Like, he was a savant on the court. Like, just a savant, like 2 plays ahead on everything. And so I was just talking about this maybe 3 or 4 days ago, how hard it was to go into Boston and beat a team when Bird is in his prime.
Dennis Rodman, a Hall of Fame NBA player, renowned for his rebounding and defensive prowess, had so many battles against Bird.
Man, I'm telling you, Muggs, these players, these ain't no unknown players, bro. These some real hoopers, real legends, Hall of Famer type players saying this about, and these defensive players, these players athletic and can play defense, known for defense, and they saying all this. So that should tell you something. People that play defense, if they like, man, I ain't gonna lie, that dude, he was a problem. I tell you something right there.
On the bad
Yeah,
boy
Dennis
Pistons.
Rodman right here.
And even though he said some crazy statements about Bird, like saying he wouldn't be able to play in today's NBA, he still had respect for Bird's game when going against him. He actually had a funny welcome to the league moment with Larry Bird in the playoffs. Check it out.
So, I think it was 86, 87. So we was playing Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they gave me the task of guarding Larry Bird. Guarding Larry Bird, I'm like this 25-year-old rookie in the league. They said, Dennis, you have to guard him. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Guard him. So that was my whole job, to guard the toughest guy on the team, on the other teams. So, so I'm guarding him.
And every time I turn my head, he's over there in the 3-point line. He said, "I'm over here, Rook." I'm like,
Damn.
you know, I got to go out there and run out there like a dumbass. Let's go out there try to contest him. If he hit the three, I'm like, okay, da-da-da-da.
Next, we got two legends, Karl Malone and Isaiah Thomas, who played against Larry Bird for almost all of their career and had intense playoff matchups. They shared their stories of how Bird used to talk trash during clutch moments.
I remember sitting on the bench watching Kevin McHale and Larry Bird. And Larry Bird did something. To me, I'm still marveled at this. And he got so many people. It was a timeout. And one of our teammates, Bart Kofold, had a camera. Right. He's taking pictures. So Larry Bird came over there and looked at our bench. And he said, 3-pointer. From right over here. So I'm sitting over there looking like, Babe Ruth, calling your shot already, right? Yeah. So Isaiah, I'm sitting there looking. He looked down at the floor. Hell, everybody looked down at the floor. He like he threw something. And he hit a 3.
That's cold. Damn. This is why I'm saying, if I was guarding Bird, bro, if he's hitting all these shots in your face, bro, if I'm guarding Bird, I'm in the NBA. Yo kids watching, your wife watching, girlfriend, family watching, he cooking your ass like that on national TV, bro. I would be so embarrassed, bro. Like, I wouldn't even want to play. I'd be like, bro, we gonna have to switch off, bro. I'm gonna guard him 1 quarter and somebody else switch, bro. I'm not finna get embarrassed the whole night, bro. Like, that ass, I'm not finna get cooked the whole night, bro. This is embarrassing. It's telling y'all shit right here. I'm finna do another one right here. Like, it's so casual. It's just like, it's like first nature to this guy. Like, what the hell? Shit is wild.
I remember Kevin kind of looking over at the bench like this gonna be a long night.
We walk out on the court, and he said, "Who guarded me?" Larry used to always call me Cheesy, right? He's like, "Cheesy, who guarded me?" And I was like, I got Kelly, I got Lamb, I got Benson. He's like, "You ain't got no brothers?" He's like you. He's like you.
Disrespecting me.
That's what he said.
Straight up.
That's exactly what he said. He said, "Hey, man, you can't put no white dude on me."
Hey, bro.
That is straight disrespect, right? He said, "Don't put no white dude on me." So check this out. So the next year we come back, I said, "I got somebody for your ass," right?
Yeah.
He said, "Who you got?" I said, "Rodman." He said, "Okay, he's a little better." He said, "But don't ever put no white dude on me because that is disrespectful."
Damn.
Okay.
Patrick Ewing, a New
That's
York
crazy.
Knicks legend and one of the best centers of all
Wow.
time, is close friends with Larry Bird and has voiced admiration for Bird's skills, basketball knowledge, and leadership on multiple occasions. And he told people that Larry Bird's trash talking was the real deal.
He talked trash against us, talked trash with against everyone else. But you know, the difference is he could back it up. He could back it up. You know, I remember, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, a lot of my friends was like that, So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great. He can, whatever you were saying for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
Here are 3 legends,
Damn.
Dr. J, Kevin McHale, and Bill Walton, explaining Bird's impact on the game and his mindset when playing. Pay attention to McHale's story especially because it shows what Bird will do when the game is on the line and he's not having the best night.
This guy, I think he was born to play basketball. Seeing him come in and making the adjustment early, taking a team that had won 20 games the year before. And, the next year, they're 40 plus, and the next year they're 60 plus.
Nothing bothered him. Unbelievable competitor. Great hands, great vision, great feel for the game. And just, could go out every single night and just play at an unbelievably high level. Didn't have to shoot the ball really well to have a good game because he did so many different things.
Come out, I'm inbounding the ball. Larry, we're walking. We drop a play. We're walking out there. Larry says, "I'm gonna shoot a 3. I'm gonna win it right here." And I'm like, "Larry, no. I just make it 2. We're just going to overtime." I'm thinking, my God, you haven't made a shot all game long. Don't do that now. So we walk over there, and Larry walks by the bench, and he tells the Phoenix bench, he said, "Nah, I'm fixing to jump out here, bust this play, and knock a 3 down on you and go home." And the bench looks at him and stuff. So Larry busts the play, jumps out, gets the ball on, kind of in front of their bench at 3-point line, shoots it. As he lets it go, he looks at the bench and said, "Told you so," and starts running to the locker room.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, if you think about this, when you do something, especially we talking about hooping. If you a hooper, if you hoop before, and you having an off game, like you airballing, maybe every shot is rimming out, hitting backboard, you just not having a day where any shot is going in. Layups, you missing layups and shit. You getting your shot blocked. You just having a rough game. And then to still have confidence at the end of the game on the line. It's not even like, he said they needed a 2 just to go in overtime. He said, "I'm going to hit a 3 just to win it, to go home." The confidence you gotta have, bro, it is like, oh my God. It's like, bro, why? Like, how? Damn, I got confidence. I got confidence, bro. But this is top tier. I'm trying to get confidence like this, bro. This is some shit where it's some psychological. Like, I gotta fix my shit up. Y'all gotta fix y'all shit up too, bro. Cause I know y'all ain't got no confidence like Bird, bro. We don't have confidence like him, bro. I'll be honest, like, dead ass. I need this confidence, bro. And if y'all do got confidence like him, bro, tell me in the comment section below, like, how the hell y'all get y'all confidence? Where? How? What y'all do? Give me the recipe so I can have this type of confidence, bro. That's all I need. If y'all can do that for me, I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it.
True. We win by 1, and the bench coaches have this. El Bianchi's got this look on his face, like honestly, like he's seen a ghost. He's just sitting there. And I walk by and I go, "Does it all the time." And El Bianchi just shakes his head.
Damn.
But that was classic Larry. A will to win, unbelievable amount of confidence. But the best thing was he had no idea what I was thinking in my mind. Like, am I really going to throw it to him? He hasn't made a shot all the fourth quarter. He ran in, and by the time I got in there, he had already popped a beer. He had a beer in his hand. He was laughing. And I just walked up to him and gave him a hug and said, "Man, you are something."
Drinking a beer.
Larry. He was the first guy there. He was the last guy to leave. He wore that body out with the jumpers and the running and the movement and the concentration and the focus and the discipline and the sacrifice. He had it all. He wanted the light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And if it ever got to the point where Casey Jones, the coach who we just loved and would do anything for, if Casey would ever call somebody else's play, Larry would just say, no. I'm shooting this ball. And he would.
He was going against the coaches. They drawn up a play. They're like, all right, so we go hit it right here. We go give it to Robert Parrish. We go hit it to Kevin McHale, whatever. And then y'all go do this and da-da-da, whatever. He like, yeah, we go do that, y'all. We go do that. As soon as we get on flow, give me the ball. That's all you got to do. Just give me the ball. I'm going to take everything. Go take care of itself. I'm going to take care of everything else. Just give me the ball. Going against the coaches. You got to be a savage, bro. You can't be a regular player doing this.
Next, we have 2 NBA legends who are in my top 5 of all time. Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They both said Larry Bird was the best guy they played against. And listen to how they describe Bird's game. You can tell that it was war.
With weight loss by Hims, customers report losing over 11 pounds in just their first month.
War when you're getting ready to play against that man. And you had to be on your A game at all times.
The best guy I played against might have been, Larry Bird. Someone like that.
How good was
Michael
Bird?
Jordan.
I don't think people look at him and think, oh, he's a white guy, slow guy.
He's a chubby white guy. He wore us out, man. Because he just, this muscle here, the one between his ears, that was his best, because he made the 3-pointers and he had assists and rebounded, steals. He was always at the right place at the right time. on the court. You know, one of the great players. I had the opportunity to play against.
There's nobody that I ever played against that I love and respected more than Larry Bird. The man, listen, you couldn't give him an inch, or he would just shoot it right in your face. He was dominant at both ends of the court, and so Larry Bird made me a better player, and I think I made him a better player, and together we made the NBA better.
And now we have the last two
that's
legends
dope.
on this
That's
list,
dope.
John
That's
Stockton
dope.
and Charles Barkley. They both shared hilarious trash-talking stories when they went against Bird. And you get to see Charles explain what exactly made NBA players fear him in a game.
He's the only guy that came into Utah when I was a young player and said, I think I'm going to have 43 tonight. Told our whole team that on the bench, and he came in and had 43 tonight. So,
Damn.
I don't know. I have to give the nod to Larry at this one.
Don't feel bad because I was the tiebreaker on the poll question, and I picked Larry Legend as well. So I'm with the same company. So
God, Bird talk trash to everybody.
But did he get to a point where he had respect for you?
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on it?
I can't remember who
He really don't like white dudes guarding him, bro.
Come back and he says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Like, Larry beat you with his will and his mind. But he didn't have the athletic ability that Kobe and Michael and LeBron and those guys had. Yeah. Larry willed himself and his team to win.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a crazy video. All those guys that talked about Bird is damn near, I think all of them. Except maybe one or two. I think only one person. Maybe two. Maybe three. Maybe 2 or 3 people. I don't know. 2 or 3 people that's not in the Hall of Fame. And the rest, you feel me, all in the Hall of Fame. I think so. I'm not really sure, but that's my guess. But all Hall of Famers. We go say all because I'm not sure. Y'all can let me know in the comment section. They literally said that this guy was that guy. These wasn't no scrub players. That's what the respect at right there. When the legends say, hey, the GOATs, hey, look, Larry, hey, it was a battle every night. And to, like I said, bro, the confidence thing is like one thing I really be like, dude, like how much confidence can you have to just be like, look, I'm gonna just do this, bro. I'm gonna drop this 30 on you, and then after I'm gonna go to the locker room, have me a beer, bro. Like that's all, and just so casually, just regular talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude was a different animal, man. Shout out to Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? We got more Larry Bird coming for sure, man, because I feel like y'all really rocking with Larry Bird, man. Y'all been showing a lot of love. So we got more Larry Bird coming, man, because I got to see more. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that comment section below, man. If y'all new to the channel for the first time, y'all here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, man. The like button, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video. Go.